The Lahore High Court granted PTI chairman Imran Khan protective bail in two terrorism cases registered against him in Islamabad following last week's clashes at the Federal Judicial Complex. The FIRs registered at the Counter-Terrorism Department and the Golra police stations in the capital accused the PTI chief and party workers of being involved in attacking police and creating unrest outside the Federal Judicial Complex in Islamabad during the hearing of the Toshakhana case on 18th March. A two-judge Lahore High Court bench comprising Justice Shehbaz Rizvi and Justice Farooq Haider granted Imran protective bail in the terrorism cases till 27th March. An Islamabad District and Sessions Court granted police 2-day physical remand of former Premier Imran Khan's nephew Hassan Niazi in a case related to misbehaving with officials. Shortly after the verdict was announced by Judicial Magistrate Abbas Shah, Niazi approached another Sessions Court against the decision, which sought a reply from the police by tomorrow. The court order said that despite the allegations against him, the suspect needed to be investigated in a thorough and proper manner. Niazi was rearrested on Monday in a separate case as he was leaving the Federal Judicial Complex after securing pre-arrest bail in 3 cases. An Islamabad anti-terrorism court granted police 1-day physical remand of Siddiq Jan, a journalist affiliated with DawnNews, who was apprehended last night in connection with the violence and rioting that erupted outside the Federal Judicial Complex when former Premier Imran Khan attended a hearing related to the Toshakhana case. Hours-long clashes were reported between PTI workers and the Capitol Police on Saturday after the former Prime Minister arrived at the Federal Judicial Complex to attend a hearing in the Toshakhana case. Siddiq Jan, the Islamabad bureau chief of DawnNews television channel, was picked up from his office by police yesterday and taken away in a private vehicle to an undisclosed location. The United Nations Children's Fund, the UNICEF, warned that over 10 million flood affectees, including children, still lacked access to safe drinking water after last year's catastrophic floods. The disastrous floods of 2022 were the 10th most expensive climate disaster to have befitted a nation over the last decade, according to risk modeling firm RMS. The floods inflicted an estimated loss of $3 billion on the country, caused over 1,700 deaths, and displaced 8 million people. In a press release issued today, UNICEF said that deprived of safe drinking water, families in flood-affected areas were left with no choice but to drink and use potentially disease-ridden water. UNICEF warned that the prolonged lack of safe drinking water and toilets, along with the continued proximity of vulnerable families to bodies of stagnant water, was contributing to widespread outbreaks of waterborne diseases such as cholera, diarrhea, dengue, and malaria.